Salutations, adventurers! Today on Merry Married Meeples, I am going to be playing through the digital version of Roll Player. This is to prep me for my upcoming physical solo playthrough, as Roll Player is upon my top 13 favorite games of all time. And as you hopefully know by now, I am playing through the solo modes of the ones that have them. And if there's a digital version, I figured, why not? Let's try that too. I've done it with Terraforming Mars, Flux, or maybe others, I can't remember. It's been a long year. So anyways, we're going to play Roll Player. I don't need a tutorial. I've played this quite a few times, digitally, physically. So we'll just go ahead and jump into playing. So first, you're going to choose a character. Here are your character options. You have the Dragonkin, Elf, Human, Dwarf, Halfling, Orc, and their traits change based on which character race you choose. I am going for this green dragon. So they have a +2 strength and a -2 dexterity. Let's start that game. Alright, up next you are going to try and choose a class. So a couple things here. This color, there we go. Why is this not working? There we go. This is the color I will be, so I'm going to be a blue player, which pertains to the dice. Certain color dice will give me points, or certain things may have them help me in the long run. Next up, you have these sections here. That is how many points you're going to get if you can get your stats within that range. So a 14 to 15, it's got to be a 14 or 15. 17 has to be 17, but the constitution there, it's 14 plus. As long as it's at least 14, you're good to go. So knowing my character, I have a +2 strength and a -2 dex. I probably don't want anything too big with dex. So I think the other thing we gotta look at is their ability. So the sorcerer is mysterious, which is after buying a trait card, you may take an intelligence attribute action, which you'll see at the bottom tells you re-roll 1 die. Whereas if you're enigmatic, when discarding a card from the market, you gain 4 gold instead of 2. I do like the wizard's ability, but I think based on my stats and my pluses and minuses, I would rather go with the sorcerer and go there. Alright, now we have our backstory and all of that. So this part right here shows you those 6 traits again, and certain colored dice they want in specific areas, and then based on how many you get depends on how many points you get. This over here is your alignment. You optimally want to be right there in the 3 so you can get the most points. If you couldn't tell, stars are points. Alright, so we will go ahead. So I'm going to be a street urchin who is eccentric. So I'm a dragonkin, sorcerer, street urchin. And you can see abandoned at birth and raised in a barbaric orphanage until you escaped at age 7. You've grown up on the streets and learned the hard way how to be resourceful and survive any way you can. That would lead someone to be eccentric, wouldn't it? Alright, so now you will place these initial setup die into the slots. Couple of things here to note. When you fill in the last slot here, you get a gold coin. When you place these gold dice, you get gold coins. You're going to be using these to buy equipment over here. Their cost is up here. These are actually all traits, and you'll see the arrow. When you buy that, you are going to move your alignment the indicated direction. The other thing you'll notice on this is this row right here. You're going to do a special action when you place the die outside of setup. Setup, you're going to put 6, and then you're going to be placing dice going forward. So, we'll go over these individually. Strength is you can flip a die. 1 to 6, 2 to 5, 3 to 4, vice versa. Dexterity is you can swap 2 dice on your player sheet. Constitution is you can increase or decrease the value of a die by 1. Intelligence, we already went over, you re-roll. Wisdom is you move your alignment, and charisma is you get a -1 discount when you buy from the market. Everyone got that? Good. Alright, let's begin. So we are going to put that 5 into intelligence because we need to get to an 18, and we're pretty close when we use that. I think, actually, you know what I think we're going to do? I think we're going to bring this 5 back, and we're going to put this 1 black there and swip that with the strength at some point. If you've played role-playing games, you know a lot of times there's like a dumb stat, one that you don't care about. In this game, you kind of look at these ones that only give you 1 point if you get them, and you don't really care about those. Intelligence is the one we really want to focus on, with it being the 4 points. So where do we want to put more stuff? More's the better, sir. Let's put this 1 up here. And we got some 5s, and we got the 2. You know what, I could just load up my charisma. I never really need a discount. Yeah, let's just load up the charisma. Bam, bam, bam. And you'll see that that got all goldy. That means we've accomplished that for now. Granted, things may change as we're playing, but as of now, we are all good. And you'll notice over here, because we have 2 dice that are presently locked in the colors. And I got this 2 here. Let's pop that up in strength for now. I know, because I want to use my strength. Let's go to wisdom. Finish. All right. You'll see we got some gold coins for placing the gold die and filling up charisma. So step 1, we are going to roll the dice. We roll. All right. Now we can rearrange the dice that are the same down here, because if we draft this die here, we get a gold coin. And the other thing this does is sets initiative order. If you draft this die, no cards will get discarded. This one, there's a 50% chance if they roll 1, 2, or 3. If you draft this last one, it's a 100% chance, and now this is a 1 and 2, a 3 and 4, and a 5 and 6. So you kind of want to look at the cards and see if there's anything you really want to make sure you get. There is nothing up here that I care about, but we are going to put the blue 6 there because I do want to grab the blue 6 before I am a blue character. So all the blue dice give me an extra point at the end of the game. So we're going to grab this blue one and drop it in intelligence. Do I want to take that intelligence attribute action? Sure. Let's go ahead and re-roll that one. Although I just realized I want to flip that up. So, whoops. Oh well. So you can actually choose to keep it the 1, go to the 5. You know, we are going to keep it the 1 because I messed up and forgot about that. Next phase. Here we go. So as you saw, 50% chance. So they did roll 3, so they got rid of dedicated. I don't care if I get these, I think. So let's just go ahead and discard it for 2 points. Next phase. Roll them. Alright, again, we can swap the dice. I think I'm fine with where they're at. So we have a couple new things come up here. We have skills. You buy these, they come down here to the bottom, and then you can choose to use them. When you use them, they kind of get tapped. At the end of every phase or every turn, you can untap one. If you use it, you move your alignment marker that way. If you can't move the alignment marker, you can't do the action. The other thing is you have some equipment here. This is a weapon. It uses 1 hand. You have 2 hands worth of things to grab. And this one will give your attribute goals +1 value to all gold dice. This is one I'll probably want to get because then that gold die right there is actually right now a 2. If I swap to a 6, we're at a 7. And seeing as I have the minus dexterity, I do kind of want to kick that up. So I don't want to give them too much of an option. So I think I will grab that green 5, throw that into my wisdom, take the action, move it over, finish that, and hope they don't roll a 3. And they do not. Woohoo! So we'll continue. We are going to buy that jeweled dagger. Roll them up, cowboy, roll them up. I don't want the green. Let's move that there. Finish that. So I know for sure I need to flip that intelligence. Constitution wouldn't be too bad. Anything up there I want? Nope, I'm going to trash all those. But let's get some coinage here. Let's throw that in strength. Take the action, flip that to a 6, and finish. So now I just need one other 6 to put into intelligence. Are they going to get rid of something? Nope. And I don't plan on doing anything, so discard. Next phase. Roll them up. Alright, so nope, nope, and no. We are going to we're just going to keep that way. And we're going to take this 6 and drop it in there. Take that action, flip the dexterity die, finish. Next. So they are going to 100% chance get rid of something. In this instance, the chain helm. I didn't get a chance to explain that to you. Other armor will come up and I will explain it thusly. Do I want to buy anything? I'm not planning to be foolish. Acrobatics. No. So discard. See, that's kind of why I wanted the one that lets me, do stuff. Although I could have bought foolish just to do the intelligence action, but aha! Alright, so here I can explain a couple more things. So we have 2 things I would like to buy. So the longsword, this is one where you score your attribute goals, you'd +1 value to all dice of your dice color. So all the blues would be +1. That's pretty handy. The other thing I for sure want to try and get is this Mystic Cloak. So it's part of the Mystic set, and it's +1 star for the set if worn by green or blue. As you know, I am a blue. But this is like a set collection thing, so as you see, the more you get, the more points it is. So really I have 2 things that I don't mind getting, so I'm not too beholden by the dice. I can just take that 4. I could, or I could just put the 1 in the intelligence and just flip it with the strength later. I haven't worked on my con yet. That could be a concern. You know what, we are just going to grab the 1, finish up the intelligence. We are going to take that action. Let's roll our wisdom die. Well, I guess we're keeping that too. So they're not discarding anything. So as nice as the longsword is, I think I'm going to go with the Mystic Cloak for the points. Roll them up. Bunch of low numbers. Cunning, 1 for each skill card you have. I don't have any skills. I don't care about that other armor. Although, I mean, it is still points regardless. What do I want to grab? So, let's go ahead and just grab this one here. That is going to finish there. You're going to take the strength, flip that, finish there. Done. So it's a good thing I didn't grab that long sword, otherwise I had to mess with my intelligence dice. So he's going to for sure get rid of something. The leather gloves are bye. Bye 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 bye. Let's just discard this. I'm probably going to regret all this discarding. And roll. And do I care what's what and what's where? I do not, so let's finish that. Dexterity. I really do need to mess with my con at some point. You know, maybe I should put that in the con. Start working on getting that up. No, because I can use a 6. There we go. I don't really use the dexterity one much, honestly, when I do it. Concentrate is gone. Do I have an attribute row with 3 dice of the same value? I do, my intelligence and my charisma. So I think we will buy this, which does move my alignment, so I will have to get that over. Do I want to take the intelligence attribute? Yeah, sure. Let's re-roll that wisdom die again. That's better. Yeah, we'll keep that one. Next phase. Ooh, the Mystic Call. I need to make sure I get that. Yeah, we'll leave those there. So I for sure want to get that Call. Dexterity won't really do me good. I'm going to put something in Con. Do I go with the 4 and risk the Call going away? Yeah, we're gonna take the action. We're gonna move that up because I'm gonna see if I can get a red 5 there for my focused. All right, not a 1 and 2, not a 1 or 2, and he rolls a 1. Of course he does. All right. The obsessed trait would bring me down. I'd be getting far away from my alignment. But it gives me 1, should give me at least 2 points, but that's worth 3. We're just going to discard. Another Mystic one. Let's see how that goes. Shall we? Well, I can for sure get it because we're going to grab the 1. Put it there. Take. Move over there. Finish that up. So I should be able to move that up somehow. I haven't thought that through yet. Continue. Give me the Mystic Robes. Buy those. Next phase. Roll the dice. So this isn't good because my dice aren't in the order I want them to be in. So let's go ahead and throw the 5 right there. Take that action. Increase that. Next phase. You know, I really need to at some point grab that skill that lets me do any attribute action. That would be very helpful now because I could just flip that 2 to a 5. But alas. Do I have all 7 colors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do have all 7. But I can't move that back down readily. But that's 2 points. I'd be giving up 3. We'll discard you. Alright, so this is kind of what I wanted, but not really. We are going to try and figure this out. Do I want to swap them? Sure, let's swap those. So, I mean, those are only worth 2 and 2, so let's just put that there. We're going to actually take this action and swap those. There we go. So now I have all 6 of my backstory dice done. None of these are helpful, so I am going to discard. I do also get points for gold that I have left at the end. It's every 8 gives me a point. So we are into the final roll. We'll finish that up. We are going to grab this 6. We are going to put that there. Let's go ahead and take the action. I'll be 1 shy of getting that. Oh well. And next phase. I know I'm not going to take any of this because it would knock me out of my alignment. So we will just discard it. So that is it. So now it's going to do the final phase. I have nothing to put in there. There is one. It's a tower shield that you can add to a set of armor to help complete it. My point total is 32. I am a luminary. Let's see what that means. So if you look here, it shows you where you have all the points at. So right here, you'll see the 2 points for my gold. Here's the 3 and the 6 for there. As you see, all my blue dice gave me points. My focused times 2. My mystic robes gave me 3 and an additional star. And then all these. So that's 2, 5, 11. See, 2, 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 22, 23, 24, 27, 28, 30, 32. So that is what I have there. Finish the game. And I'll show you some of the ones that I have done before. Where's that at again? Oh, up here. We go to my Hall of Heroes. You'll see my biggest one was a Dragonkin Warrior, Neutral Good Guardian, Riftwalker, who got points of 38. I have 36, 36. So the Elf Wizard was my worst. All right, but again, that was Roll Player. This is a little bit more of a pricier app, but I really think it's a good implementation, and the ability to just play this anywhere really attracts me to it. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Keep an eye out for my physical solo play. Should be coming up soon. Go ahead and look at all the other videos we got. Like them, subscribe them, comment if you want to see something specific. Talk to you later.